G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Just a little spot here south of Coogee, taking a break as usual, as I have from all things internet and Tottenham and football. You know, when there's nothing happening and there's nothing to say, as David Byrne would say, my lips are sealed. That's pretty much it. And I highly recommend it to anyone. Just get offline, look at it. Go out in the real world, see what's what. Don't get obsessed with texts and memes and all that. What a load of old crap. What a waste of time. Speaking of waste of time, big breaking news. Fabio Paratici's back at Tottenham. Who'd have thought, eh? I wish I'd spent hours and hours and days and months speculating on whether he should come back, whether he shouldn't come back. Was he any good? Was he crap? What about the whole legal thing? I didn't mention him. I don't think I mentioned him once. But anyway, he's back, and Tottenham with a plethora of announcements. New star Spurs, open the doors, let everyone in and have a wander around. We're open for business at Tottenham Hotspur, and well, the shake around doesn't seem to be too big, does it? It's just another suit. That's why, you know. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Don't care either way, really. He's not a footballer and he's not a manager. But yeah, okay, for you nerds out there who are under the age of 30 that like all this business and intrigue instead of people kicking the ball around, all right, this is for you. So, from what I can glean, the restructure is they're both sporting director, so that's going to work, isn't it? I can spot a flaw coming with that. I can see maybe Johan Langer exiting stage right before long, just like when Vinay came in, and then old Levy went out. So they're all happy at the moment. They're all going to work together to find what synergies can be achieved. But I reckon Johan's on his way out. But anyway, in the meantime, they're going to have different responsibilities, but of course they are going to be working closely together. You've got Johan is going to be in charge of really exciting stuff, man, like statistics and metrics, you know, things that really get my heart pumping for the beautiful game of football. And he's also going to be looking after the academy, and he's got his work cut out there because compared to other academy teams, Tottenham seems to do pretty well in those competitions, but making the grade to become a first team player is not something we've been doing a particularly good job at Tottenham for I don't know, 30, 40 years, something ridiculous like that. Where the fault is, I don't know. Do our academy players have a ceiling that ain't high enough for us, or is there no pathway at the first team, or what? I don't know what's basically going on. All I would like to see is more homegrown players in the first team. Homegrown seems to be a dirty word for a lot of teams, but I think it adds a lot to the fibre and the culture of a club. So anyway, that's what Johan's got to sort out. So I suppose I would measure that on 2 years' time. We want to see some first team homegrown players. 2 years is long enough, I think. Maybe, you know, some of the ones that we've had on loan will come back and make the grade, but who knows, man? It's hard to say, isn't it? There's no one really standing out, I don't think, not from what I can hear. But yeah, that's Johan's. And then Fabio Paratici, the wandering man from Verona or wherever he's from, I don't know. He's going to be looking after transfers and players. So I don't know if they've divvied that pie up. If I was Johan Langer, I'd be thinking, I better get my resume tied up. ChatGPT, write me a resume. That's always a good way to get a job, folks. So yeah, there you go. Fabio's in charge of transfers, and although Johan's going to be looking at scouting, so I don't know, what's he going to do? Give a list to Fabio, and Fabio goes, all right, I'll cull this. Hey, Thomas, Frank, what do you reckon of this? And then, I don't know. It's all too much bollocks for me, really is. all these suits, no accountability, none of it makes bloody sense. The only person that knows what the hell to do with the football team is the manager, and that's it. You don't need committees and boardrooms or any of that shite. And I know people say, oh yeah, but there's more money in football. Football's still football. Okay, it's got a few zeros on at the end of it, big fucking deal. Still the same game. I don't give a shit. There's not more teams in the world, is there? There's the same amount of bloody teams, same amount of teams and same amount of competition, same amount of professional footballers. It's not that hard, is it? But no, because there's a few zeros, you've got to have due diligence or whatever that is. In other news, from what I can glean, our international players seem to have come back largely unscathed and had good games for their countries. So we'd how many internationals we have out? 16, was it? 16 first team internationals. I mean, the world is Tottenham, isn't it? Basically, Tottenham's going to win the World Cup. That's it. I mean, we've got so many countries. Not all of them have managed to confirm their place in the World Cup finals next year. I think Portugal have got another game to sort their shit out. I think maybe the Netherlands as well. Wales are having a bit of a wobble. Now, there were reports maybe Ben Davies has pulled up with a bit of an issue, but we'll see how he goes. But the main one is poor old Yves Bissouma played 6 minutes for Mali and his ankle's buggered. So hope he gets well soon. I'd like to see the Yves Bissouma redemption arc continue. Well, we've got no choice until January, have we? So we might as well wish him well, eh? Wish him well, you know. The only other bit of, I mean, the bits of Spurs channels I've seen those usual, you know, the cranks over there, all think they're experts. You can look in their eyes; they've got crazy eyes. I don't know what they're talking about. But all they've spent doing the international break is either bugger all or just shitting on the team as usual. And nah, not here. I'm raring to go. I'm raring to go for the next tranche of the season. Aston Villa's the next foe. Only a couple of days away now. God, it feels like long. But hey, I've had a break, so I'm all refreshed and ready to go. Ready to recharge, get my watch-alongs going and all that sort of stuff. And hopefully there's some football to talk about. That's why the main reason I've been quiet is nothing happening, is there? So I'm not going to make shit up and pull headlines out of my arse that I know are bullshit. I'll just let you all carry on out there. But yeah, Aston Villa on the weekend, dirty Aston Villa. Have they still got Postman Pat playing for them? I don't know, man. Anyway, we'll talk about that nearer the time. Until next time, folks, I hope you're all doing well. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.